Alright, hello everybody, and welcome back to a game that I said I was gonna play on Sunday, proceeded not to play on Sunday, said I was gonna play on Monday, and then proceeded to forget about it, and am now back to play it on Saturday. Yep. Great sequence of events there. Wait, off to the valuable cargo. Transport to the... Oh, right, we gotta go to the Beta Quadrant. Where's the sphere? There it is. Off we go. Now, I know some of you have made comments about the fact that why don't I just use the transwarp? Well, it wouldn't be as painful for both me and you if we didn't have to sit here with whatever warp core we had available. Which at the current moment, thankfully, is not one of the things we're limited on when it comes down to a Tier 1 only vessel challenge. The only thing that's Tier 1 about this ship is the ship itself. Everything else has been swapped out at this point. So, thank God for that. This poor ship. All dressed up to pretend it's an advanced warship, when in actuality it's just it's just a centaur. Well, it's more like just a Miranda cosplaying as some sort of advanced centaur vessel. Well, in we go. Let's go back to the Beta Quadrant. And now we travel. The auto navigation should take us to where we need to go. We're probably only going to do one operation today, more because of the fact that I just don't have as much time available as I would usually on a Sunday. Oh, I just realized, since I'm filming this on a Saturday, what am I going to do? Well, I guess we're going to do another episode of this on Saturday, so on Sunday, so you'll get a double feature for those that enjoy the Star Trek Online Tier 1 only ship challenge. I've also gotten comments saying that a Burrell or the Romulan Warbird would be a better option to have gone with. I will agree. The cloaking device that those ships carry would have been a far better addition. They are definitely far better for a challenge run like this, but I feel like in the spirit of the challenge, I'm going to continue playing the Federation, because they have the most box standard Tier 1 vessel you can get. Just basically 3 weapon systems, 3 command crew positions. That's it. That's all you get. How much have we gotten the shields up to? We've gotten the shields up to 5,000. Pretty sure I can upgrade this more if I get a tech upgrade for it. Do I have enough for the not the exchange? Do I have enough for these? I can get 1. What do we get? Tier 3. We can actually break that down a bit. Not by much, but if we break that down, then we break it down into these, we got 2 of them. Then we can use that to upgrade our ship. Let's see, let's go for the shields. Don't have any tech accelerators, so that's the best we can do for that. We'll just go 1 level up on the shields for now. Turn visual off again. Let's see. Let's actually upgrade our torpedo launcher. And we actually do have a torpedo-based upgrade, so we can stick that on there, which will help speed up the process a bit. Which thankfully has upgraded our torpedo launcher from tier 6 to tier 9. So it should do a bit more damage for its punch. Let's just make sure that none of our traits got fucked with. Alright, all our traits are still there. Alright, let's do this. Uneasy allies. I considered trying to go for the new starship because I think it looks kind of neat. It kind of looks like if you made one of those like sci-fi futuristic like Santa sleigh shit, but Star Trek themed, and I think it looks neat. But yeah, I ain't putting in the effort for that. I am a lazy bean, and I am not putting in the effort for that. I say in the middle of a challenge.
I am under attack in the Hoba system, requesting emergency assistance.
This is Bunker Hill. We've received your distress call.
I'm under attack by Romulan vessels. I could use a little help here. I'm a decent pilot, but things are getting a little rough.
Acknowledge, Terraskoska. We're on our way.
This freighter's packing some serious weapons. I don't think they're hauling cargo.
This is the Romulan Imperial Star Navy. You are in a restricted area. Leave immediately.
Romulan Star Navy? These aren't Toshar ships. They're Imperial loyalists.
Ah! Cloaking tractor mine. Ah! Shields! Get me some additional shield power. Ow. They're doing a good job at punching through our shielding. Oh, that ship's down. Get away! We are not in a good shape. 16% hull. Slowly recovering it. Let's stay on their tail. We do some extra damage there. And this ship is definitely slow enough for us to keep up with it. Let's drain those shields. Point blank range, and we're still barely doing anything to it. This is one tough freighter. Oh, looks like she surrendered.
Thanks for the assistance. I was checking out some strange readings and discovered this errant freighter. I hailed them and they opened fire. It's a good thing you picked up my distress signal.
Any idea why they attacked you?
I don't know yet. Based on these ships' identification codes, these aren't Tal Shiar vessels, just elements of the old Romulan Star Navy. They're no friends of the intelligence agencies, but also not allies of the Republic. Last true sons of the Empire, that sort of thing. Not to impose, but my shuttle's taken a beating. Do you mind if I bring it aboard?
Why aren't you on Voyager, Commander?
Our last mission wasn't easy. We made it through in one piece, but afterwards, it seemed like a good time to use my personal leave. I'll rejoin Voyager in a few weeks.
Understandable, the war with the Vought War has been difficult for us all. Begin scanning. Scanning, their primary engine assembly is damaged. Reading multiple Romulan life signs, sir. We're being hailed. On screen.
This is Lieutenant Gaius Salon. This vessel has been disabled. Your interference is disruptive, but survivable.
Lieutenant Salon, what are you doing on that freighter?
This unit is executing its priority directives. All other directives have been suspended.
Why did you attack us?
This unit was defending this vessel against outside attack. Defense of associates is required by priority override.
Gaius, why are you referring yourself to yourself as this unit? Scans of the freighter show it is remarkably well equipped, but there are no contraband or Borg technology outside Lieutenant Salon's implants. There's nothing that explains his change of behavior. Captain, what if someone is controlling Gaius through his Borg implants? We know it's possible. He's certainly not acting like normal. It's almost as if he's part of the collective again. Can't answer our questions because he isn't there. We need to find out who did this. There's a facility on what remains of the Hobus Moon, sir, and I'm detecting power to its environmental systems. Whoever did this could still be down there. Lock a tractor beam on that freighter and have an away team meet me in the transporter room. And transport to the surface as soon as you're ready, sir. Alright, let's beam down. The Romulans need to stop hiding bases in the Hobus system. Are there any other star bases or hidden facilities in the Hobus system we should know about, Mr. Romulans? Because it seems like we come back here every day of the week to find another one. Any more that you want to feel like telling us about before we have to comb the entire Hobus star system just to see if we can find anything else? Thanks, it's nice that that appeared in front of the, behind all that stuff. This facility is badly damaged, sir. Atmospheric pressure is holding steady, but power is fluctuating and many of the systems are barely functional. Scans are reading several Romulan life signs throughout the facility. Wherever they are, they're deeper in the complex. I think they're trying to restore full power. See if we can get any information from these computer systems. Environmental systems online. Computer core usage 12%. Attention, DAMCON reports. EPS conduit 221, 21253, 2616, and 2788. Gate status, power functional, code lock, hardware fault. We should check this out. Romulan naval officers. Hello. Don't mind us. Just gonna shoot you all with phasers. I wonder what they're working on here. I don't know why I tried to do a terrible British accent for power systems nominal, geothermal taps functioning at 58%, main archives locked, gate status not operational. I have enough power, but it looks like they're still locked out of the computer
Doesn't help
memory.
much. They must be trying to gain access to the gateway data.
So that was attacked, but not destroyed. Maybe we can find some clues. Well, he's definitely dead. Nothing we can do for them now, sir. I know that various factions have skirmished over this facility since Romulus was lost. Hopes of finding out what caused the supernova. Looks like these were public allied Remans who happen to be in the wrong place. Their injuries are constant with Romulan military disruptors, which fits what we've already seen in the Romulan naval presence here. These ruins are recent. These ruins must have been part of Obasek's forces. They kept this facility secure since it was taken from terrorists. I'm surprised that statue survived all the battles that happened here. Perhaps it's so unsettling people are afraid to damage it.
There's a door to the left.
This place seems to be a magnet for terrible events. Eat phaser. These Imperialists are definitely looking for something in the computers, but what? File system halt. Verifying integrity. File corrupted. Shielded library. File corrupted. EPS2 gate process. File corrupted. Sublights process. Restoring from backups. Please wait. Estimated time 825 cycles. We need to get to that lab. These Romulans might be trying to steal or restart the Iconian gate. This place has seen quite a bit of fighting. Terrorists' attempts to reactivate the gate, the Republic's counterattack, and now whoever's assaulted it again, this base is essentially a war zone. You know, they did bring in voice actors to voice, like, these crew members. It's a shame that they never bothered to have them voice act the rest of these. Real shame. Kind of makes your crew feel a little bit lifeless.
Quick, through the side door and down to the gate.
You're referring to this door, right? The one that we just ran into an entire squad of Romulans? Down he goes. You get up. Yeah, this place is in shambles. That's Sela. What's she doing here? Where is she? I don't see her. Oh, she's up there by the gate. You can tell because she has that ominous cape.
I surrender.
That's it?
Well, no. I do still have crucial information about your poor friend Lieutenant Ceylon and how to fix his addled Borg brain. About the gateways and how to use them. About the Iconians. Now tell me, aren't those things more important than the fleeting pleasure you'll get from shooting me?
You're lucky I am a Starfleet officer. Because I'm a Cation and I am very prepared to blast you. But fortunately, Starfleet protocol dictates I take you in. Even though I have no clue how you managed to escape from Republic custody already. Anyway, I'm not interested in any more of your lies.
But you are interested in what I can tell you. This gateway is damaged beyond repair, but I learned a thing or two when I was a guest of the Iconians. I know how to operate their gateways, and I've memorized several sets of coordinates. I know about places you haven't seen yet. In fact, the only reason I was here was to open a gate to a specific Iconian base.
Fleeing one jail to go back to another?
Not exactly. Do you really think there are only 2 Dyson spheres? There are more, and I know the location of the one the Iconians are still using. Wouldn't you like to see that?
Why should I believe any of this? You haven't showed us anything credible. Sir, we're getting a message from command. Patch it through.
I've received some distressing news, and I need to update your mission orders. Your communications officer tells me you're not aboard your ship. What's your status?
Jesus, Quinn, you got quite the update. When did they update Quinn's model? Man looks nothing like he did before. Well, except he looks... Surprisingly, he looks younger. But anyway, I'm a little busy at the moment, Admiral.
No, please, go ahead. I can wait.
Go ahead, Admiral.
We've received word that Sela has escaped from Republic custody and that she was last seen in the Devron sector. Be aware that she was apparently aided in her escape by Lieutenant Gaius Salon, a Republic intelligence officer.
Yeah, she's right here, sir. Right in front of me. Yeah, you're a bit late to the party here, Admiral. But anyway, she's here, sir. I found her with a group of Romulan Imperial loyalists. She surrendered.
Republic intelligence thinks she has some kind of information about the Iconians that she hasn't shared yet. This is a little odd, but let's give her a little leash. Stay close and find out what you can. See if you can determine her plans. Be prepared to bring her in if she shows any signs of endangering anyone.
All right, understood, Admiral. I'll see what we can discover.
Well, well, well. Keep your friends close and your enemies closer, isn't that the saying? I'll make you a deal. You want Gaius back, and you want to learn what I know? I'm willing to give you both. But first, we'll need to discuss the deal aboard my ship. Don't worry. I'm sure your crew will keep a transporter lock and whisk you away at the first sign of danger. Enjoy having the upper hand for as long as it lasts.
Why not do this on my ship? You aren't exactly in a position to disagree.
It makes no difference to me. If you don't like my terms, I'll simply order Gaius to self-destruct the ship. He's very compliant, once you know which buttons to press. But if you want your Borg puppet back, you need to come and get him.
Fine.
Besides, what are you going to do? Put me in the brig? I've escaped too many prisons. You know you can't hold me for long.
Again, you are so lucky that I am both a Starfleet officer and that the Admiral has asked me not to blast you to smithereens. We'll do this on your ship.
I suppose we don't have much choice. Whenever you're ready, we can beam up to Sela's ship. But I'll go with you and watch your 6.
Not much of a comfort, Lieutenant Commander, but good enough. Let's beam to the ship. He looks a little worse for wear. Anyway.
I know you're not inclined to believe me, but I am telling the truth. I do have coordinates to a sphere the Iconians are still using. The Iconians have many servants. Some, like the Alachi, you have already seen. I watched how they opened the gateways and memorized the coordinates. The Iconians are moving their soldiers and ships into position. One day, soon, they'll be right on our doorstep.
Yeah, what do you want me to do?
This is our one chance to find out what the Iconians are doing and when they're going to attack. And they won't wait for our ships to be in position or give us time to muster a defense. One day very soon, the Iconians will simply appear at our homeworlds, and we will have to fight to survive.
What did you do to the lieutenant?
Poor Gaius. All that Borg hardware in his head made it easy to give him some guidance. I've had quite a bit of time to learn about Borg technology. All you need to know is which switches to flip. It's been very helpful having someone on the inside. I would have never escaped without him. But as a gesture of goodwill, I'll give him back now. There probably won't be any permanent damage.
How did you manage to reform Gaius so thoroughly? His implants aren't that invasive.
Tashiar has studied mind control for decades, and I had full access to their techniques. Some of it is quite ingenious. Do you know that the proper sequence of mental conditioning and image projection can program someone to kill their best friend? I've seen it work. Once you know how to get into someone's head, you're there forever.
You're a scary lady. Anyway, do you actually think you can fight the
With
Iconians?
the coordinates I've memorized, I can gain access to an Iconian staging sphere. Tapping into the Iconian data networks is risky, but the potential benefits are significant. It will be difficult. Iconian operating systems are designed to overwrite and destroy other computers. However, I know enough about their devices to gain some useful information before that happens. Specifically, we need to determine what forces the Iconians will use against us. We must prepare for what's coming.
Alright, let's get your ship
My
moving.
engineers report that they're having trouble keeping engine power stable. It appears you did quite a bit of damage to my ship. Unrelated systems keep failing in no discernible pattern. Perhaps you can take some of your people down to the engine room and have a look? Keep in mind that the sooner we get underway, the sooner this is all over.
You had this freighter armed. I had no choice but to respond with enough force to disable it.
This freighter was armed by loyal Romulan Imperial officers and citizens who realized that a lone freighter would be easy prey for any space pirate. In addition, the Romulan Navy offered protection to this ship with some of the few warbirds remaining in their fleet, some of which you destroyed. These people follow me because they believe in the rebirth of the Romulan Empire. A proud empire that can hold its head high and be a force to be reckoned with among the stars. They follow me because I can lead them there.
As a leader, you must also take responsibility for the deaths of the people under your command.
Many Romulans died for the hope of a new future. I won't let their sacrifices be in vain. Whatever the fate of the Romulan people, I am determined to ensure that our legacy is never extinguished from this galaxy. I regret every death of every loyal Romulan. But I will honor their loss by fighting for those who still survive. We share a common interest. We have a galaxy to protect.
It looks like we're working together for the moment. You alright, Gaius?
This unit is in diagnostic mode.
Lieutenant Ceylon, can you understand me? What happened?
This unit is responding to its neural overrides. Please, help me.
I'll get you out of this. Gaius, Bunker Hill 1 to beam directly to sickbay. Alright. Engineering's not exactly what I specialized in, but ain't got much of a choice. I still don't trust her. The Admiral can handle her. I'm a Rear Admiral. Listen here. Also, ain't my fault that we're in this situation. You can blame you can blame Admiral Quinn for us having to deal with this shit. Your orders, sir? We need to reinitialize the main deflector. Main deflector handles particle manipulation and field generation. Task best handled by a science officer. Terrell, you're up. We need to get the main stage flux chiller repaired. Alright, well, Zavar, you're up. And let's get shield power up. And I'm assuming that we need a tactical officer. Colas, you're up. That wasn't an equipment failure. That was a bomb.
What are you doing to my ship down there? Don't make things worse.
Sir, the saboteur who set off that explosive is on the move. Scans are picking up additional devices planted in the engine room. Looks like there are anti-tamper devices designed to keep anyone from getting close enough to disable the mines. You'll need to use your tricorder to desync the mine, and then move a bit closer until you can get in reach and deactivate it. If you get too close without disabling the sensors, the anti-personnel defenses will fire. So I need to scramble the mine's sensors until I can get close enough to deactivate it. I don't even remember what fucking button my tricorder is. Ow. Yeah, that explains why I was having problems. I wasn't where I needed to be. That's one. Game for other bomb signatures. I hope you beam that directly out into space, because I don't want that being brought back aboard the Bunker Hill. We don't need random explosive devices being dropped off on the Bunker Hill. Alright, I can't get close enough on this side. I'll have to go around. There we go. You have to find the sweet spot where they actually let you do the scrambling instead of just scrambling it at the near the epicenter. Bomb. Bomb. Ow.
I came to laugh at you.
Oh no. Ah! Ow. Flores, get over here. Flores! Fucking Flores. Thanks, Flores. Real lifesaver. Anyway, thank you for the follow, Gamer Boy Dan. Welcome on in. It's really stupid where they let you scramble the stupid fucking bomb sensors. Like look at this. Look at this. Look. It just randomly appears and disappears. Whoever designed this level obviously didn't think things through. How many bombs does the saboteur have?
I shouldn't need to remind you that we're on a timetable, so I won't.
And I shouldn't need to remind you that you have a saboteur aboard your vessel. And that I, unfortunately, have to bloody well disable these bombs. Picking up an energy tracer. The saboteur is nearby. Of course. Hey, man. Hey. Hey, man. Hey, we can talk about this, man. I'm sure you're just not happy with her, so, you know, I get that. Nobody's happy with her. I'm not happy with her. Command ain't happy with her.
I recognize you. You have to help me. I'm a Republic intelligence operative on deep cover. I infiltrated this crew of Romulan naval officers because they were still loyal to Sela. We can recapture her if we can keep this ship disabled.
Can't do that right now. There's a deeper plan at work, and I need to uncover what's really going on.
Sela's using you. She'll never tell you anything of substance. If she was the Iconian's prisoner, she couldn't have seen anything important. If she's still working with them, then she's leading you into a trap. Your only chance is to capture her now and help us reveal anyone in the Republic who helped her escape.
I have to let this play out. Sayla won't tell us anything, but if she thinks I'm on her side, she'll show me everything. Alright. Bunker Hill, one to beam over to the brig. We'll send him back to Republic space. So that way then he can't... That way then Sela doesn't get her hands on him. This is a very roomy bridge for a freighter.
I understand you've captured a saboteur. I won't tolerate a threat to the safety of this mission and my crew. I intend to have him executed immediately.
I'm taking him into custody. This is non-negotiable.
Very well. However, this still doesn't solve our problem. We need to find a working Iconian gate.
I know where to find a gateway. Bunker Hill can depart as soon as you're ready, sir. Alright, beam us over and let's get moving.
The system? Interesting.
Hakeem had a base there. He was conducting research for the Iconians.
My ship has been modified to mask its energy signature, so we should be able to get there without detection. The Tal Shiar may be a problem, though.
Can't you order the Tal Shiar to let us pass?
The Tal Shiar serves the Iconians now. Certain elements of the Imperial Navy are still loyal, but the Tal Shiar would be more inclined to shoot me than listen to me.
Fine, I'm going back to my ship. We'll see what we find at Nopada. Bunker Hill, beam us up. Reading a large amount of space debris and at least one Romulan ship in orbit, Captain. I can't determine if it's Romulan Navy or Tal Shiar, but it's definitely not a Republic vessel. Hail, Sela. Does she have any information about this?
Those are Tal Shiar ships. The Star Navy doesn't have the interest or the means to police far-flung systems like this one. The Tal Shiar and I don't exactly see eye to eye these days, so feel free to do what you will.
Last time I was here, Hakeem had a secret facility on the planet. Tal Shiar must be using his old base.
Enemy vessel. This system is under Tal Shiar control. Stand down and prepare to be boarded.
Not unlikely. Shields up. There's the satellite that was being used to knock out ships. Oh, those are heavy torpedoes. Several heavy torpedoes.
We are under attack. Requesting assistance.
Responding to your request for assistance.
Oh, that's not good. Oh, that ship's gonna blow. Oh no, that's a torpedo. That's a torpedo. Phasers! Phasers! Ah! Building, building, building. Torpedoes! Ow! Well, it wouldn't be an episode of this without the Bunker Hill blowing up at least once. They knocked my auxiliary power offline, those bastards. They knocked my weapon systems offline, those bastards. They knocked my engines offline, you bastards. Oh no. Incoming! Send some torpedoes right up their tailpipe. Oh, they keep piercing the shields. Like, at this point, it's not even the shields' fault. It's just our weapon systems are going right through it, straight to the hull. And even with the defensive maneuvering I'm invested in, it's just, we're just being teared apart. Ow! Fuck. Double fuck. Get us moving! Fucking Romulans and their fucking heavy plasma torpedoes. Alright, at the very least, it's now mostly dead. Oh, they hit us hard. Computer virus. Currently cycling through our ship systems. Oh, break off! Break off! Sensors are reading a structure on the surface, sir. A small number of Romulan present. Also pick up some kind of dampening field. Transport you to the outside of the buildings, but the field will prevent transport to some parts of the facility. Let's beam down to the surface.
Hakiv's private research facility. Soon all this will be lost to the sand. What a monument to folly.
I never thought I'd be coming back here after I escaped from Kharkiv's arena. I never wanted to come back here. But we're back. Door seems to be getting power, but is locked.
The Tal Shiar commonly use a diverter to intercept standard access codes on electronic locks. Give me just a moment. There. You really should learn some of these things.
Charming. Simply charming. This door is still functioning smoothly in spite of all the
Someone else has been through
sand.
here recently. Tal Shiar!
God damn it, why'd you have to go and shoot them? We could have walked by. We could have gotten through this without having to shoot anyone. We could have been stealthy. But no, you had to ruin it, Lieutenant Commander. You had to go and shoot one. Just because you saw a Tal Shiar doesn't mean you need to blast them. We saw Sailor and wanna know what we did? We didn't do? We didn't blast her. And you know what? I'm regretting that decision every day of my life.
Why am I not surprised the mess
Maybe we can
hall
find
is
some
the one
clues
place here
on
that isn't
these
a
staging
total wreck?
areas. Personal log. We managed to adjust our scanners and locate another passageway behind one of the walls in the office. Nobody can figure out how to get it open. Probably locked down via the computer systems. At this point, I think it's going to be a matter of cracking the codes, but Hakiv was so secretive and paranoid, he used a fractal-based encryption. Not even the board could break this thing. We have the computer working on it, but it's going to take months. That's if we get lucky. Commander says forces are needed elsewhere, so she's only going to leave a skeleton crew behind here. Says that if we can't get anything useful, there's no sense leaving troops on a deserted planet. I just hope she decides to pull all of us out sooner rather than later. Well, they all died. Good for them. Congratulations. You all died. Good job. Sure, this is definitely a skeleton crew for this facility, but it's still quite a bit of people.
At least they were smart enough to take the weapons out of the armory.
Personal log, then we managed to restore partial power to the exterior facility. The lab itself remains on its own power system with a distortion field around it. This whole mission has been an exercise in futility. I told the commander it would be, but she doesn't want to hear anything negative. She pulled out most of the engineers and just left our 2 squads behind in case we stumble across something new. I hate this planet. There's nothing to do but shoot the Cephla cats, maintain the power system, and try to keep the sand out of the door tracks. Well, that explains why the door was running so smoothly.
Hakiv's sanctum. I'm guessing that side door isn't just for show.
There must be a way through this blank wall. Maybe there's a release trigger in the office.
Allow me. Computer, recognize identity Sela, code Empress 1. Unlock lab access.
Access granted. Welcome, Your Imperial Majesty.
Always have a back door.
I'll try to remember that.
Another secret door. Hakiv was always so melodramatic. Let's get this gateway working again.
I hate this place.
This gateway should be simple to activate once we bypass Hakiv's security. Then we can finally take a look at what the Iconians are doing.
If what you've said so far is true, this is a risk we need to take. I wouldn't. You're lucky I have trusted you as far as I have, but I'm starting to doubt Admiral Quinn's thoughts on the matter.
You're getting a little too close to the truth. It's time to eliminate you both.
The Lieutenant Commander was a fake all along.
You
Kill her!
should be more careful about the loyalty of your subordinates. Stop her! Don't let her escape! Kill it!
That neuroparasite explains why Valjean turned on us so suddenly. Still, there's no telling how she got infected. Must have happened while she was with Voyager in the Delta Quadrant. Parasite's gone, but we need to get her to sickbay. Yes, sir, we'll take care of it. I think I understand what's happening now. Lieutenant Commander Venzil was pursuing Seela because of the parasite. He probably even started that fight she called us for help to finish. She's been under the thrall of the Iconians this whole time. She's been making sure she's stuck close to you and Seela so she could try to figure out Seela's plans and then eliminate her. If the Iconians want Seela this badly, she's probably on the right track. Barker Hill wanted to be directly to sickbay, alert neurology, and prepare trauma response. Whether or not she'll survive, who knows? She may not be in the best of shape. I mean, she's currently standing.
I'll just put in those coordinates.
All right. Well, trying to walk through a gateway that the Empress that we've struggled to put in a jail cell has allowed us through. Fun times. Fun times. I'm sure nothing about this will go wrong. Nothing could possibly go wrong in this situation. Nothing. Not one thing.
Hey, up here!
Man, she is fast.
Hurry up! They'll find us soon.
I always think that the sped up version of the walking animation is hilarious.
Good. There's a gateway on this side. We won't be stuck here. Now, let's see what secrets we can wrest from this facility.
You!
Taurus. Stop her! Automated defenses? What a waste of time.
These guys shoot the scary red beams.
Get that force field down!
Please. Is please not in your vocabulary? I get your Romulan, but Jesus Christ.
I won't let you take me!
We need to catch her before she can cause any more trouble.
Unlock the door.
She's locked the door. Try to unlock it with one of these consoles.
Yeah, I'm working on it. What does it look like I'm doing?
Interesting. According to this data, we're in the Andromeda Galaxy. You should download some of these files to your tricorder. This sphere seems to be much older than the others. There's communication traffic from Iconian ships inside the sphere. I've never seen these kinds of vessels before.
Yep.
Ah, here we go. Almost there.
Still working on getting that door open.
Got it. The door is open.
Let's move it, people.
Taurus must have overloaded the collimators in that plasma hole. She's turned this room from a plasma allocation conduit into a death trap. Who even builds rooms like this into a structure anyway? There are control consoles across from the containment area. If you can get to them, you can probably shut down the system.
Which Empress Salem would be great at CinemaSins. Anyway, this looks dangerous, but we don't have much of a choice now, do we? Fuck. Oh, I gotta go into this layer. I gotta go through here. Then I gotta go over here. Go over here, run over here, and shut this down. Yeah, who even builds a room like this?
There's nowhere left to run, Taurus. Do you really think the Iconians will help you now?
No, you don't understand. I didn't seek them out because I wanted to rule. I needed them to save us, to turn back time, to undo Hobus, and bring back Romulus.
Then you're more of a fool than I thought. You poor deluded creature. The Iconians aren't interested in saving anything. Nor could they.
We have to get out of here. It's not safe anymore. They're coming.
I guess you'd better go then. If you had only known, Taurus, the Iconians can't travel through time. It destroys their minds. The sphere just jumped. Look, it's nighttime inside this sphere, but it's never dark inside the other spheres. The Iconian fleets are here, and there are so many ships they're blotting out the sun.
I see you.
Time to go.
Yeah. Yeah, think.
How absurd to think that she could have ever accomplished anything significant.
Fuck, I have to talk to her.
How
Why are we
absurd
having
to
this
think that
conversation?
She could have ever accomplished anything significant. She lost her throne and spent years in mindless devotion to gods who could not hear or answer her prayers. Taurus's fanaticism blinded her. She studied everything about the Iconians, but never learned the one simple fact that would have ended her quest. There was only one thing she didn't get wrong. We need to leave. Immediately.
Clarify for me, why can't the Iconians travel through time?
Iconian minds aren't like ours. They're entangled with chronoton states. I'll spare you the boring details. It helps to orient them when using their gateways, but it means that they can't go back and forth in time like we can. Doing so would cause the Iconian to lose its memories of the intervening time.
Alright, all we've seen so far are automated defenses. So maybe we could spend a little bit more time here to learn plans?
Take a look at the sky. In a sphere like this, nothing should obscure the sun. Those aren't clouds.
Yeah, it's quite a lot of ships. We probably should actually run.
Did you feel that? The sphere just jumped. The Iconian invasion is...
Again? We've jumped twice now.
Your galaxy is forfeit.
I don't know why suddenly I'm in my spacesuit.
It's a herald, the personal guards and servants for the Iconians. Fighting is not the best option. Head for the gate.
I'm running.
Run! The herald will be back.
Move it, people. I'm now holding my imaginary invisible phaser.
The gateway is destabilizing. I'll take care. Now.
Sir, we've been wondering what happens since Sigurd disappeared from our scanners. Command has sent out a fleet-wide alert. We need you back on the ship right away. I've been on another Iconian sphere that's been preparing for an invasion. I need to get in touch with Command. We can beam you aboard whenever you're ready, sir. Command wants us to proceed immediately to Iconia system. Something big is happening. Alright, beam us up. Plotting course for the Iconia system, Captain. We've arrived in the Iconia system, sir. I think our problems just got a whole lot bigger.
It's good to have you back. A Dyson sphere jumped into a position near the Iconia system less than an hour ago. We don't know anything about it, but based on the preliminary notes you've logged, we think it's the same sphere that you discovered with Sela. I hate to admit it, but she was right. The Iconian invasion is here. There's no sign of Sela, incidentally. We'll keep looking, but I have a feeling she won't be found until she wants to be. And as long as she stays away, I'm inclined to let her go. She'll have to answer for her crimes someday, but we have much more immediate concerns.
Agreed, Admiral. Let's see, what shielding system do I have? That. And I also have shitty body armor, too. I'll take the shields.
Congratulations, Admiral.
Almost to level 50. To where we'll then take the ship in for another refit.
From the Iconian forces are imminent. Their gateway technology means that distance has little meaning for them. Once the war begins in earnest, we will be racing to cover too much territory with too few ships. But we cannot fail. To fight a war, we first need a plan. Admiral Quinn has requested your presence at a briefing on Earth's space dock.
Understood.
The war continues, and all of our warriors are needed to fight.
Anyway, let's get this space point spent. Let's see. When shield mastery is triggered by an incoming critical hit, it will also reflect a portion of the damage back at the attacker. Let's see. We'll invest into shield absorption, maybe? Those are hanger pet related things. Hull penetration could be good, but I think shield absorption will be better off for us in the long run. I think in the long run, in the long term, that that was the wrong button combination. There we go. In the long term, I feel that the oh, you know what? I forgot to turn on my bird. I forgot to turn on my little guy. Nobody told me that I forgot to turn on the little guy. How dare you all not tell me that I didn't turn on the little guy? You all have failed me. You didn't tell me that the little guy hadn't been turned on. Like, what am I supposed to do? I didn't have the little guy. There we go, the little guy. He gets to show up for the last 5 seconds of this stream. Anyway, thank you everybody for joining in today. I'm going to find a raid target real quick if you want to just stare at the Bunker Hill while I find a raid target. Come on, browser. I just need to be able to do the thing. Come on. Come on. Come on. There it goes.
Fidium Fiber Internet makes working...
No, I don't want to listen to your stupid advertisement. We'll go raid this bean, maybe? We'll go raid this bean. /raid. That wasn't how you spell raid at all. Anyway, thank you all for joining in today. Don't forget to check out the Discord if you want to stay up to date with things, or if you ever want to chat with me, because sometimes I'll be hanging out in the general chat, being bored and doing jack shit. So if you ever want to hang out, I try to be in the general chat when I can, whenever I can. So if you ever see me in the general chat, don't be afraid. Just join in. I'm usually not doing anything productive at the time because I'm sitting in the general chat, and that's usually what I use the general chat for. Don't forget to check out the YouTube channel if you want to watch previous streams. And don't forget to check out the Blue Sky as well if you want to stay up to date for when things go live. And yeah, that's about it. Don't forget to join the Discord. Don't forget to check out the YouTube. And don't forget to check out the Blue Sky. But that's all for today. And the Bunker Hills journey for now is getting to another very painful bump in the road. The Iconian War has begun. And this is going to be a new test of my patience. But anyway, hope you all have a nice day and night, and see you all next time. Enjoy the person I'm sending you off to go watch. Goodbye.